Today we're going to rebody and redress another Disney princess with hair. If you've followed or seen some of my other videos, you know that I don't really like the hair. It's another thing that you have to worry about, the static, and it goes all over the place. I choose to like these dolls that I kind of custom. It's a Barbie color reveal head on a WWE body. I have been collecting toys for a long time, and out of the doll things that are available, I have come to realize that this is my favorite body. These are my favorite heads. They just look so old-fashioned and cool, and it's a preference. And out of all of the bodies that we've seen, out of all of the heads that we've seen, I mean, it looks kind of old-fashioned. It's a cute cut. The Millie face sculpt looks so good like this. It's a favorite. However, I guess in that same vintage vein, and also here, we'll get back to the vintage vein. Recently, I have been, how do I even explain this? It started with this guy, which was he was an Owen Jurassic World head. And I took out all of his hair to be able to fit wigs on him, and because there are some dating fun Ken wigs that I have that also do work with Barbie, but I liked the effect. People did ask me, are you going to flock the hair to make it like a short buzz cut? Like, I would, change his hair, give him a wig depending on what hair I had going on at the time. But I kind of like the dots and the speckles, and I don't really mind it. I also think that it looks like a prototype, so it looks like a unique work-in-progress toy, which I am totally down with. Kind of robotic, yeah. So it's just like a boy perspective on playing with dolls, I guess you could say. But then there's a lot of dolls that have that nylon hair that no one likes, that it's all wiry. And I just realized that I had all of these mermaids, and this is something that I've done recently, and I've just taken all of their hair out. And these are really cool mermaids too, because you might see on some of their faces, you can see that they have markings. So I've talked about these in other videos before. And then maybe I can even take advantage of my color reveal wigs that come with some of these pixie cutted dolls. I think they're the ones that come with these wigs, but I like them without the wigs. Anyway, it does again look kind of alien robotic. And I'm even liking these wigs, especially this white one. Nonetheless, let's move on to me discovering this vintage look again. I loved the vintage look of this, and then the faces on these two mermaids made me have to stop and do it. I mean, I bought a Tiana before just because her hair, again, I love AA dolls because they usually have curly, contained hair, like it's up in a bun, never gets messy, it's got a perfect little curl, no interruptions at all. But I saw these two vintage mermaid Ariel's sisters, and they were just so old-fashioned looking that I had to get them. And I did have to play with the hair a little bit. This one I even had to take the curling iron to it to straighten it out and get all the kinks and stuff out of it, and get the glue out of it, and even kind of have to style it. And then I even used one of these, and I did that for Ariel too. You can see Ariel has not been treated that much, so her hair is kind of all over the place, but I did put a thing in her hair. Also, these girls are wearing some of the latest Barbie fashion packs, so that's what we're going to have to do with Rapunzel. Can I move on to Rapunzel? So yes, we will be using a WWE body. It is a more athletic body from the WWE Superstar dolls. You can get them on Amazon, but I'm assuming that this will work with any doll. There are 6 different shades of these WWEs. I saw, was the yellow skin tone, and I was looking at all these. So these dolls, there are, do I remember correctly, I think there are 4 different ones of these Disney princesses, and I discovered them at an off-price store, so I thought they were old, or I thought they were European exclusive, but I think I have seen that they're just starting to show up at Walmart in Canada with a $20 price point, or closer to price. So this was a very good deal. All of these extra accessories, you can, I think they're $14.99 in Canadian Walmarts. For just the single molded on top doll. Now I think we can all agree on we don't like molded on tops, right? We all have different opinions on articulation. But instead of being bad and buying all of them, which the ones that come with these extra sets of accessories, there is a Belle and an Ariel, which I have already from the 3-pack of Ariel and her sisters. And the Belle, Ariel, Rapunzel, and one of the other Disney princesses. Who knows? Who knows who she is? But these ones are special, and they come with great accessories, and she came with some of the best accessories. She also had such a cuter face, and again, she had this yellow skin tone, which is my most common body. I have so many of these. They use this skin tone the most, and I recognize it. It's got this yellow undertone, and yeah, it's just, this is a win-win situation. The accessories fit very well in my diorama style, the old-fashioned kind of, you know, castle. And I had put my scissors aside and made sure that I had them standing by to cut her out of her package, but apparently I lost them. I'll just have to use these ones. I have so many pairs of scissors, it's so funny. Alright, so we're going to cut these things out. We're going to give her a new body. We're going to put her in some of the new fashions. I will try to put her in some of these latest fashions. This girl, I mean, she turned out the best. Look how good she looks in this dress. Look at this face. Look at these Mattel Disney faces. I'm so happy because I am such a Mattel stan that Mattel got the license back for Disney princesses, so I was very happy to see the dolls. We have not seen a lot of ones good for adult collectors, but there are some online. That's not true. Mattel Creations does put out collector versions of all of their dolls for everyone. Here is a piece of card that has a painting on it. It actually looks more like a window of what she sees with those, what were those balloon, paper bag balloon. Alright. I'm kind of glad that I didn't get the Belle one, because I also saw at another store that you can get a Belle set with a lot more extra accessories. You can get a bigger pet, and you can get Chip, and you can get Mrs. Potts and all kinds of other accessories, and that's at some kind of other store. So I might actually pick up that set if I like how this goes. I mean, how many dolls with hair can I have? But when I discovered that the hair was so soft, this doesn't feel as soft, to tell you the truth. This might not be. This is funny. Oh wow, she's got one of her strands of hair pinned to her hair. This might not be. This isn't the same quality hair as this one. This is like super soft hair, and then this is more of the nylon hair. It's still, I don't know. Definitely no hair expert. I know what I like. Sometimes the hair is so soft that it's unbelievable. Now, maybe it's because it had to be so long that it had to fall. You know what? It's somewhere in between, which I know people don't like to say, and they like to identify the hair. But yeah, this might be. People call it saran and nylon. I'm not sure everyone knows what they're talking about when they do identify the hair. But yeah, this falls somewhere in between. But because it is so long, that it's falling quite well. But it's not as silky soft as some of the hair that I've gotten recently. Especially like this is incredibly fine and silky soft hair. This does feel more like a Chelsea doll hair, but it is falling nicely. And yeah, and sometimes I even like the more nylon-y hair because it stays in place and it is thicker and more wiry. We do have to experiment with putting new hair into the ones that I've balded. Like, it could be really cool to put some string or some rope so they're like braids. That's the stuff that I can deal with better. Okay, while I'm gonna heat up her head, I have a space heater. A space heater is my head warming. I gotta pull myself together here. So you can hear the motor running, but it is my heating of choice. The hot water is too messy. Hair dryer gets too hot. But a space heater, you just put the doll head at a good distance away, sit her down in front of it, and let her head heat up, and then she's good to go. Sorry about the noise while that's happening. Let me make some space here so I'm not so cluttered. I have my shoes standing by, my latest fashions that I've opened standing by. We do have to do a video where I sort through the different fashions, but let's take a look at some of these accessories that came with the set. Let's check this. Okay, so this is even on a hinge. This here looks really, really cool. Again, I apologize for that. It's not going to take very long, so please deal with it. Yes, again, this fits really nice into my diorama setup. I'm not so into this painting. I don't know. I don't like the way that the curtains are on it. It looks like a window. It also doesn't really fit into the easel here. There's potential for something to fit really perfectly in there, and it kind of, I guess there is a slot. You can see there's a tiny little slot area right there where it just holds onto the edge, so perhaps that is the intentions of the design of that. Anyway, it's nice to have another easel, even though I do have some wooden ones that are very common to get at the dollar store. And then let me cut out these other accessories. I did see one of these sets missing the painter palette. I wasn't going to miss out on that. This is something that's really cool, something that Slate would definitely like to use. But very cool to have that. It's a nice plastic one. We've gotten cardboard ones. Maybe that is why they have the extra lip on here. I'm thinking maybe that does make a lot of sense. So we have some storage for the accessories on the front of it. Let me try to take out the glare. And then we also get a paintbrush. Maybe they shouldn't have done it in fuchsia. Let me check on the head. Oh, the head's nice and warm now. Let me turn this annoying sound off. Let me take off the head. Not that I'm ever going to use this body. Oh yeah, I never thought of that. Again. Oh, and then, are we ready? Are we ready to move on to her? No, but this skirt seems to be of a better quality. Sometimes some of these Disney princess skirts, you know, it's a more ribbony material, but this skirt has potential of use. So definitely excited about that. I might have to check for my purple tank top. Might be the best option for her too. But we'll take a look at some of the things that I've opened. So while her head is nice and warm, let me find the body. Oh, great. Now I don't know what I did with my new body for her. It was definitely sitting here. I dropped some dolls on the floor maybe. No, yeah, still dropping stuff. Here it is. It was put over with the alien mermaids. So I'm gonna just stick this directly on it. So here we go. here she is on her new athletic body. It really does. You can see that the proportions work really, really well because the heads are bigger than your standard Barbie head, and it makes the body look not as muscular. But these are Disney princesses. They come from times where they had to, they had to fight and climb castle walls, and these were warrior women in their own right. So it really does, I think the bodies work out really well for them. This is a perfect skin tone match. It looks so good. All right, what else? What else do we have in here? We have a pet, which it's been a while since I saw the Tangled movie. I forget what his name is, but he is adorable. Maybe it says on the box somewhere. I wish this wasn't done in fuchsia, but nonetheless it is. It does stand up nicely in there. Is there like a place? Let me look down inside here and see if there's a specific... Yeah, I don't know if there's an intentional specific area, but I'm pretty sure that lip was made like that to be able to put those things hanging out of the easel. Looks pretty good. And then here we go. You can leave the name of this guy's in the comment below. I love to get a pet. That's something else that's an unpopular opinion that I have with doll collecting, is when they come with pets. I might not necessarily want to use them like the Barbie Extra pets with the Barbie Extra, but I do like collecting them because they are just cute little animals to collect, and again, perfect for miniatures to put on the wall, perfect for a collection, and the designs of them are pretty cute. Okay, so I am disappointed in the hair. It's not the softest hair, but I'm also not disappointed in the hair because it's beautiful right out of the box. We might have a little bit of a kink there, but it's falling really nicely, and it doesn't look like it's going to get too messy and in my way. Are we going to use her skirt? I don't know. Let's take a look at what's in here, what I've opened recently. Let's take a look at what her outfit looks like. Always pay attention to that. The coloring, the designs. Disney are artist masters. They know. They've put the eye color and everything together. So when you get a doll and it's wearing certain color clothing, the easy way to tell that is like with Monster High, where they have definitive strange hair colors, so they're only going to look good in certain kind of clothes. But it is fun to experiment sometimes and see. But she is a blonde, bright yellow blonde hair, which is complementary to purple, so it does make sense that that is teamed up. Her hair is going to pop with the purple top. I mean, this fashion pack, this was like, this top was made for her to wear. So I can't even choose anything else. Now, I don't think I'm going to go for the full uniforming, but we might as well try it on. These look like they're made with similar materials. Fortunately, this skirt came with a hemmed edge. This one, for some reason, did not. I found that quite peculiar because all of the other qualities of these new fashion packs were quite well constructed, like the ribbons and the elastics were all of a more higher grade than sometimes we're used to. This is a very cute dress for her to wear when you put these two pieces together. Makes me, yeah, maybe this is from the mermaid pack. She can match her mermaid friends, so that's looking really, really good. I did show this in one of my haul videos, but this was a shirt that I was struggling with, showing the underboob. Somebody did suggest I put it on backwards. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm always swapping bottoms for tops, tops for bottoms, trying things on in different ways. But yeah, this shirt fits amazing. I removed the bow off of it, and it looks amazing backwards. It looks more legit than it did the right way around, even though maybe we don't even know what the right way around is. I almost don't want to take her out of this. I also have my shoes standing by, but she doesn't wear shoes, so I don't even know if we have to go. I have organized my different styles of WWE shoes into one of these boxes that I like to, but if I was going to put her in a pair of shoes, I probably would want to put her in the pearly mermaid ones that somebody else is already wearing, and I don't know what doll that is. Oh, she's down here. Probably want to put her in these ones, but those are being taken up by Ariel's sister, whatever her name is. I forgot already. Let's try on the dress, the skirt that she came with, though, and see how that looks. She would also look really good in these pajamas. I think that's a full set. Have I used a piece of that? Let's put on Model's Own skirt and see how that works out for her. Though, it is good to see a Disney princess quality skirt. I mean, I like something that is a solid all the time, because it has more potential of mixing and matching. So I do prefer solids, but when you have a pattern top and you can mix it with this is a very good, more demure outfit. Yeah, these go very nicely together. Very, very fitting, a more updated version of what she was wearing. So she's brought into the future with this. I guess let's tennis core. I've been doing that. I think that is the best option when looking at all of the shoes that I have. I mean, we could go with purple. How off is that? I mean, do we want to go with purple shoes? I kind of want to go with just... It's very rare that I get to use the different colored shoes. I just want to go with a basic, chunky, white, high top. And that's a tennis core. She can run through the woods so much better now like this. Yeah, I'm loving it. I think she did look better in the whole dress thing. So I'm going to do that again right now. And thank you again for joining me for a more shorter video, even though it's still not that short. And I talked a lot and went on a lot, stumbled and fumbled. But I am surprised. This turns into a dress. That's what's kind of awesome about this set. I love separates, especially separates that can turn into a dress, and then you just have so many different options, because put this with a white t-shirt with these sneakers, I mean, that would be even more tennis core, Barbie tennis core, so good. This is, yeah, she looks amazing. All of the Disney princesses do. Check out the other videos where I have constructed these other ones. This one would be probably found on my Too Hunky channel. Ariel looking super modern and cute. Right, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.